Hello, and welcome to my simulation to figure out who is the best WWE superstar, past or present, male, to feature in both WWE 2K22 and WWE 2K23. Now, at the time of recording this video, there are exactly 120 male superstars, male wrestlers, that are announced for WWE 2K23 and are in WWE 2K22. So, what I've decided to do is take those 120, I've randomized them using just a randomizer website, and split them into 4 Royal Rumbles. And the first combatant in the first Rumble, drawing unlucky number 1, Johnny Gargano. But, yeah, so I split them into 4 Royal Rumbles. So I figured this was just the quickest way to narrow down from 120 all the way down to the best one. So, yeah, 4 Royal Rumbles, and then the 4 winners will compete in a Fatal 4-Way in the 5th match of the video. So it's going to be quite a long video. You guys already know that when you clicked on it, it tells you how long the video is. But, yeah. 5 matches to figure out who is the best male superstar being carried over from WWE 2K22 to WWE 2K23. So there we go. That's what we're doing. And Johnny Gargano seems ready and raring to go. He's in the ring. Who drew number 2 in the first Royal Rumble of the video? I mean, he's almost ready to go. He's still doing weird taunts and things. What does TJGW mean? The Johnny Gargano way, maybe? Oh, okay. This is a hell of a twosome to be beginning a Royal Rumble. Johnny Gargano and AJ Styles. I could see that in a real Royal Rumble. In the Royal Rumble 2022, I could see these two being number 1 and number 2. And both going quite deep into the Rumble. I could totally buy that happening in real life. But we get it here first. So, of course, both of these men are announced for WWE 2K23. But will either of them be confirmed by this scientific method as the best male superstar to be carried over? Now, I randomized the list order, so it was random who's in each Royal Rumble. I also allowed the game to then pick who's in what order at random as well. So this is as random as possible. I have had as little influence as I possibly can over the entry order, who's facing who in what matches. And Johnny Gargano, look at this. Off to a hot start with 3 knife-edge chops and then a super kick to the midsection, followed up with a German suplex. Gargano not messing about. He is here to pick up the win. But AJ, no slouch, not willing to be a stepping stone for Johnny Gargano. Look at this, knife-edge chops of his own and a kick to the midsection. They are just throwing bombs back and forth. This has been quite the opening to this Royal Rumble. And Angel Garza is entry number 3. I believe Angel Garza is going to be losing his surname for WWE 2K23. I think it's just Angel that's announced, but it's the same person. So he is in this match. There are a few like that where they may have changed gimmicks or changed their name or what have you, but if it's the same person, then they're in, basically. Pendulum backbreaker by AJ Styles to Johnny Gargano, while Angel Garza shows off how pretty he is for the audience. AJ tried to capitalize, but Garza backflips out. And now what's he got in mind here? As Dexter Lumis comes in. A reuniting of the way, potentially. Will Lumis and Gargano work together? Well, Lumis just ignored Gargano to go after Angel Garza. And we're seeing AJ Styles and Gargano go at it once again. Oh, great counter by Gargano into the judo throw. Meanwhile, Dexter Lumis and Angel Garza going at it. Belly to back suplex, and the way, stand tall. Look at this. Wow, synchronized elbow drop, leg drop combination as Elias comes in 5th, and the way, swap opponents. Now AJ Styles fighting his way out of the grip of Dexter Lumis as Elias grabs Johnny Gargano, and Lumis hits a Fez press on AJ Styles. This is going to get harder and harder to call as the ring fills up. Oh, AJ out onto the apron, and he went over the top rope. That's not where you want to be, but Angel Garza maybe inadvertently just saved him. We just see a tombstone pile driver by Elias on Johnny Gargano. Elias should be hoping Undertaker's not in this Rumble. And now here comes Scott Hall, the NWO version, but we're just going to refer to him as Scott Hall unless another Scott Hall comes in at the same time as him. So the ring really starting to fill up now. 6 men in the ring. Of course, on these games, only a maximum of 8 can be in the ring at any one time. AJ Styles looking for a Styles clash on Scott Hall. Oh no, he's looking for a... Whoa! He's looking for an outsider's edge, and he's hit it! What in tarnation? I did not see that coming. They don't have that on their bingo card for this match. Oh, Randy Orton. The big guns are coming in here. Scott Hall and Randy Orton back to back. We already have AJ Styles in here as well. There are 2 former WWE champions in this match at the moment. And one of the men who most people would argue, oh my God, Randy Orton's just been super kicked out immediately by Johnny Gargano. Wow, who had Randy Orton for the quick in and out spot? Because I certainly didn't. But yeah, I was going to say, we also have one of the men that most people agree is one of the most deserving world champions to never have held it in history in Scott Hall. Jey Uso is out, number 8. I still can't believe that Randy Orton's already gone. Spine buster by Dexter Lumis. Jey Uso now grabs him. And I still don't think we've seen Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano cross paths. I think they are intentionally steering clear of each other. Not formally working together, but, you know, not working against each other either. Now this will be interesting because Jey Uso has Dexter Lumis in trouble on the apron. Johnny Gargano had the opportunity to help, but chose to walk away as Jake the Snake Roberts enters. And as Angel Garza tries to eliminate AJ Styles, he's trying to push him off. AJ did go over the top rope, but he's managed to fight his way back into the ring now. And I think for the first time, do we have a full ring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2... Oh, stupid camera cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have a full ring of combatants. Jake Roberts kind of in that Scott Hall class of really deserving world champions who never won the world title. But yeah, we have exactly 1 former WWE champion in there at the moment in AJ Styles. But that's not to say we don't have a lot of talent in there. Johnny Gargano has obviously proven his worth over the years. Scott Hall and Jake Roberts, undeniably legends. Oh, Angel Garza just dropped across the top rope. Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso himself. And then, of course, you can't deny the threat of a Dexter Lumis. He's pretty creepy. Angel Garza, was he going for an outsider's edge as well? Scott Hall having none of whatever Angel Garza had in mind. And now goes after Johnny Gargano. And this is... Oh, look at all these jumping, leaping kicks and things. Dexter Lumis in trouble. Oh, he manages to kick and he saves himself. Dexter Lumis was in a spot of bother at the hands of Elias there. Now Scott Hall and Jake Roberts going at it. The 2 should have been world champions. Johnny Gargano and AJ Styles have found each other temporarily, but now Elias going after. And Jake Roberts has just been eliminated, I believe, by Scott Hall. So Jake Roberts is out. And AJ Styles is out at the hands of Elias. Was it Elias who eliminated Randy Orton as well? Is Elias just on a eliminating former WWE Champions World Tour? Oh, there's the fall-away slam for Elias. That could be the beginning of the end for his Rumble match. Oh, powerbomb on Jey Uso by Angel Garza. And now Johnny Gargano goes after Scott Hall. He's not afraid to fight uphill, is Johnny Gargano. I just realised I think we did just have a little bout of Gargano and Dexter Lumis fighting each other. So, no teamwork from the former teammates in the way. But speaking of teamwork and teammates, 6 of the NWO is going to join the fray with Scott Hall already in there. Now this will be interesting. Will these two work together? Oh, Elias in a spot of bother, and Lumis eliminates Elias in the same manner that Elias tried to eliminate Lumis before. Oh, we're not going to see any teamwork because Johnny Gargano has super kicked another man over the top rope. I think it might have been Johnny Gargano that eliminated Randy Orton, right? I'm not sure. Someone let me know in the comments. I'm already forgetting. There's a lot happening. But Johnny Gargano has definitely eliminated 2 people with those dangerous super kicks now. And Scott Hall goes to the back. And there are currently no former WWE champions left in the ring at the moment. I was going to say in this match, but we don't know that for sure. There's still plenty left to come. And to be perfectly honest, unless I check the list, I can't even remember who's in this match. I just entered them in per the randomised order of the list, but paid no real attention to who it was. Hurricane Rana by 6 to Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And LA Knight coming out next. Spine Buster by Main Event Jey Uso to Dexter Lumis. Oh, Jey Uso really feeling it in this match. And Johnny Gargano is gone. The opening 2 are both out of this match now. I think that was at the hands of 6. And we are about to get another entrant in here. Super kick to Jey Uso. How does it feel to be on that end of one, Jay? Oh, he says I can do that too. Hollywood Hogan. So we have 2 NWO representatives again. Oh, Dexter Lumis super kicks Jim Neidhart over the top, but it's not quite got the same impact as the Johnny Gargano one, and Neidhart survives somehow. Now Hogan and Jey Uso going at it. Oh, and Hogan on the ropes, quite literally, and Hogan's out immediately at the hands of Jey Uso. So 6 came in while he had a teammate in there. His teammate got eliminated. Then another teammate came out and could have potentially teamed up with, and that teammate got eliminated as well. He's being let down by the NWO. Something rotten in this match as Happy Corbin enters the fray. And we are up to 7. Yes, 7 in the ring at the moment. I'm sorry, 6. Jey Uso super kicked out by Angel Garza. This is... The action has been non-stop in this one. The elimination is coming through thick and fast. Oh, as 6 takes a hard hit from a twisting suplex from Corbin. Oh, and Angel Garza has just been dumped out by Dexter Lumis. And we're awaiting another competitor. We're down to 5 in the ring. And it's the Ultimate Warrior. We once again have the presence of a former WWE champion. I suppose we did like very briefly when... Would you say Hollywood Hogan is a former WWE champion, or would you only say Hulk Hogan is? I know it's kind of the same guy. And I suppose his latter run... Oh, there goes 6. The NWO having a terrible time in this match. Yeah, I would say his latter run in 2002 with the title, he was called Hollywood Hogan, right? Or Hollywood Hulk Hogan. So you could argue Hollywood Hogan's a former WWE champion, but he's not there anymore. There's only Ultimate Warrior that's a former top-level champion in WWE in this match currently. Humberto Carrillo comes in, also losing his surname in 2K23, I do believe. But unable to link up with Angel Garza, as Garza has already been eliminated. And Carrillo might not be here for long either. Oh no, he fights it off and he's back in the ring. He fights off LA Knight. No, LA Knight clotheslines him to the outside. And yeah, Humberto did not last long at all. Now, Neidhart trying to eliminate Knight on the far side. We've got Lumis and Corbin going at it. And then we've just got Ultimate Warrior spectating. Oh! LA Knight has gone, and British Bulldog is coming in right now. Will we see the Hart Foundation show any sort of teamwork potentially? We've barely seen any teamwork from the limited number of opportunities to have such a thing in this match. I have just realised something horrible. Why is the screen going red? Oh, I'm wrecking the place. Am I Ultimate Warrior? Did I forget to put him on computer only? I might be the Ultimate Warrior. I am the Ultimate Warrior. Well, I can't affect the outcome of this match. Ultimate Warrior is not winning. I didn't even realise that Warrior wasn't doing anything particularly, like, in a suspicious way. I'm amazed I'm still in the match, to be honest. Apologies if anyone thinks this is unfair. I'm pretty sure I selected for it to be a computer. Because so when I randomized, Ultimate Warrior was number 1 on the list, so that was the one I put in as, you know, like on the opening screen. Oh, Fabian Eichner, who only just came in, has been eliminated, and now here comes Cameron Grimes. Jim Neidhart is really feeling himself here. Monkey flip to Ultimate Warrior. Oh, and then Bulldog does a similar motion, but lands on his feet. Oh, and Dexter Lumis eliminated by Carbon. It's all going down here, and Ultimate Warrior is somehow still in this match. Maybe not for long, though. Yeah, not for long. Okay, I will not take over anyone. That is my bad, guys. My bad. But yeah, if you've ever set up a Rumble in this game, you know you have to sort of select one person, even if you set it to be a computer controlled, and then you can then change the other 29. Riddle coming in now, by the way. Oh! End of days to Riddle. Welcome to the match. And a belly-to-back suplex as well for good measure. Oh, we see Neidhart and Bulldog fighting. I've just realised, yet again, no teamwork being shown by a team in this match. It is every man for himself, but there is a certain element to it would be beneficial to show some good teamwork. Here comes Edge, by the way. Speaking of legendary teams. Uh-oh, Carbon going to the outside. Can Neidhart eliminate him? Meanwhile, can Edge get out of this predicament? Well, I mean, I suppose he's out of it now, but in a painful manner. Carbon not eliminated by Neidhart, by the way. Oh, Riddle just kicked Grimes right in the head. Now, Bulldog again has Edge up, and again he's pressing him, and Cameron Grimes just eliminated Riddle, who I believe is getting his first name back in 2K23. Now, Cactus Jack on his way. Again, could you argue this is the former WWE champion? Mick Foley is, but Cactus Jack, not so much. It depends on how you classify it. Oh, Edge definitely is, though. I just realised. Why am I even speculating on that? Got a few Hall of Famers in here right now, to be honest. I believe Mick Foley's officially in, right? Edge is. Bulldog is. Is Jim Neidhart? Yokozuna, I'm pretty sure is. Oh, running power slam to Cactus Jack as Yokozuna enters the ring. And cheers for himself. That's his first act in this match. Bulldog ducks Yokozuna, but Yokozuna's too big, even for someone as strong as the British Bulldog, to manhandle. Although, DDT's got the upper hand here. Oh, he drop kicks Yoko, but Yoko doesn't go down and fires back with some vicious strikes of his own. Here's Kevin Owens, former Universal Champion, which is, you know, a top-level championship, if not the WWE Championship itself. Now Bulldog trying to eliminate Edge. And he does. He just throws Edge clean to the outside. As Neidhart escapes a similar predicament from Kevin Owens. And Edge has been eliminated. Being a former WWE champion in this match does not serve you well in this one. Just like being an NWO member has not served people well. Both members of the Hart Foundation still in, though, I've noticed. Even though they've not been working together, they are still here. Oh, look at the strength of Bulldog, delivering a pile driver to Yokozuna. And a leg drop. No, Yoko moves. But this drop kick puts Yoko down. We've got Kevin Owens fighting fellow Canadian. I believe Neidhart is actually Canadian, right? Jim Neidhart over there. Now we're awaiting another entrant as the chaos continues. Running power slam to Yokozuna. And speaking of running power slams, number 25 is Braun Strowman. Gonna have a word with Bulldog about who's got the best running power slam, I think, potentially. And Bulldog has just eliminated Yokozuna with a clothesline over the top. Incredible stuff by Bulldog, to be honest. And now going after Jim Neidhart. Got two big boys fighting in Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman. And Corbin goes after Cameron Grimes. Oh, Owens out onto the apron courtesy of Cactus Jack, but saved by British Bulldog, whether intentionally or not. But Owens still in a precarious spot there, if anyone notices. So far, he's so good, though. Corbin putting Cameron Grimes into the corner, trying to eliminate him. Oh, look at that spinebuster, as Cameron Grimes does indeed get dumped to the outside by Baron Corbin. Who's going to enter next? Vader. Oh my God. There's some beef in this match now. Braun Strowman, Vader, Jim Neidhart, Baron Corbin. I mean, even the smaller ones, the Kevin Owens, the Bulldogs, the Cactus Jacks, they're no small men. This is a beefy Royal Rumble at this point. Double Russian leg sweep by Baron Corbin and Cactus Jack, of all people. What an odd team. Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens go at it. Remember, they had quite the history at one stage. Quite a little feud going. I remember Braun Strowman throwing Owens off the top of a cage and technically losing a cage match because of it. Rikishi. More beef. This is... I hope this ring's reinforced. This is possibly the most weight that has ever been in a Royal Rumble match. We should just be grateful Yokozuna's already out. Otherwise, the ring probably would have collapsed. Because this is a lot of man in the ring right now. Oh, well, there goes one of them. There goes Cactus Jack. And Rikishi is up on the top rope. What is he thinking? Although I do remember him doing the splash off the top of a cage once upon a time. So he's not afraid to go high risk. And he did indeed hit Kevin Owens with that double axe handle, so it paid off. Scoop and a slam by Rikishi. Just look at the average size, the average weight of the combatants in this ring right now. Rikishi driver to Owens. This would be a bad time for a cruiserweight to be in this match. Like if the next entrant is someone particularly small, I don't envy them. Rikishi Mania running wild. Look at that leg drop. Now Braun trying to eliminate Bulldog in the battle of the power slams. Miz. Oh, Miz, you are a lot smaller than anyone in this match. Oh, but there goes Bulldog. I mean, Miz is no cruiserweight, but still, look how outsized he looks surrounded by all this beef. And he runs right into Kevin Owens. He just throws him across the ring. Are we having a stare down with Rikishi and Vader? No, they're both going after Strowman. Oh, Jim Neidhart just eliminated Baron Corbin. Happy Corbin, my bad for keep calling him Baron, on the far side of the ring. And now look at Neidhart and Kevin Owens, the Canadian connection. Double team in the Miz, and he eats a stunner as well. Miz having a bad time, as I anticipated a smaller man would, coming into this match. Vader and Strowman going at it. What a hoss battle that is. Sidewalk slam by Strowman on Vader. Who's going to come in next? Triple H. No small man himself. Oh, who just got eliminated? I think it might have been Rikishi by Neidhart. Just as the camera cut changed. Yeah, it was. And Strowman has hit a running power slam on Vader, I believe. Oh, and then a drop kick. Now, Triple H, multiple time world champion and WWE champion. Oh, Owens has been eliminated by The Miz. Now, Miz showing off for the audience. This might not be a good move, but luckily for him, everyone's busy at the moment. Oh, Vader showing off his strength, and Neidhart, to be fair. And now Miz going after Vader while he was down, gets kicked off, and that might have been a bad move, drawing the ire of the Mastodon. The final entrant into this Rumble, Apollo Crews. What a great spot for Apollo Crews to try and cement himself as the best superstar, male superstar, being carried over to WWE 2K23. Oh, but this isn't a good start to his campaign. Big shoulder tackle off the top by Vader, and then just plugs him to the floor. Miz and Triple H going at it. Both former WWE champions. Braun Strowman, former Universal champion. Vader, former WCW/NWA champion. A lot of top-level guys left over in this match. And of course, Braun Strowman has won a Greatest Royal Rumble. Triple H has won a Standard Royal Rumble. So there's experience in this match type in there as well. But we are rocking out with the final 6 as Vader sits on Apollo Crews. Oh, and just drapes him across the top rope. Now Triple H trying to eliminate Miz, and with a single right hand, he does in fact eliminate the Miz. Not an awesome showing for the Miz in this video. Not a bad one though. He did eliminate Kevin Owens. Miz can't quite believe it there on the outside. Triple H doing the DX sign. Not sure if that was directed at Miz, at the rest of the competitors still in the match. I don't know, but Apollo Crews is gone. He ran at Jim Neidhart and got back body dropped out while Vader tries to eliminate the game. And does. Oh my god. We're down to the final 3, and again, look at the beef. When Jim Neidhart is by some distance the smallest man, that's beef in the ring. Vader, Braun Strowman, and Jim Neidhart. One of these 3 will go on to the Fatal 4-Way to determine the best male superstar being carried over from WWE 2K22 to WWE 2K23. Who will it be? Jim Neidhart having a bad time at the moment, but it is allowing the other 2 to wear each other down, so I would stay down for as long as I can get away with there, Jim. It's not a bad strategy. Oh, great strength by Strowman, slamming down Vader. Kick to the gut. Staying out of the combat is not Jim Neidhart's style, though. Look at that power slam to Braun Strowman. Vader, I think, might be out on his feet after this flurry of offense by Strowman. Neidhart needs to capitalize. He's got both men in so much trouble here. Is he biting Strowman? I think he might have been biting Strowman in the head. Is Vader about to do a spinneroonie? No? Okay. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Now Vader coming back. Strowman's out on his feet now. Powerbomb to Jim Neidhart. Now scoops him up. Uh-oh. Oh, no, chooses to drape him throat first. I thought he was going to just try and throw him out of the ring, to be honest. But instead, choosing to inflict more damage, more pain. Look at the strength of the Mastodon. That is Braun Strowman he just did that to. Wow. Front suplex by Vader. Oh, Braun Strowman beats him to the punch quite literally there. The go behind. The German suplex by Vader. Oh, and then stomps on the elbow. Vicious stuff. Neidhart beating Vader down. Trying to get him off his feet. Vader won't go down easily, but he does eventually go down. Bad time to show off there, Strowman. He's in trouble in the corner now. Neidhart trying to eliminate him. He's gonna somehow get that massive man up onto the ropes and then tip him over. No easy task. Strowman's leg weighs more than me, probably. And indeed, he does fight out of it with relative ease. Oh, back elbow by Neidhart, fighting out of the corner. Look at that single leg trip on Strowman, takes him right off his feet. No matter how big you are, if it's a good technique on the takedown, you're going down. And it's not like Neidhart's any small mite of a man, is it? Is he biting Strowman again? This is getting personal for Jim Neidhart. He really wants to be the best male superstar to carry over. That much is clear. He's breaking out all the stops. And look at this. He's actually in control of both men at the moment. Well, men isn't really fair. Both monsters. Both mountains. Now what's Neidhart got in mind for Vader? A power slam? Yep, and he hits it. But Strowman's back up, and now he's after Neidhart, but Neidhart fights out of Strowman's DDT attempt, it looked like, with some body blows. And these 3 really going at it. Not a whole lot of elimination attempts. I mean, Neidhart has tried a couple of times on Strowman. Oh, here we go. He's having a bit more success now. Now, Vader wisely staying out of this. He could even help Neidhart, to be honest. But no, he's just going to wait for Neidhart. If Neidhart's successful, he's going to turn around into a slightly rested Mastodon, which is not what you want to face. Vader feeling confident. Strowman does fight off Neidhart, though. And now Vader goes after Neidhart. Look at this. They're double teaming him. Powerbomb by Vader. Oh, but Strowman playing to the crowd. Turns his back on Vader. That was a mistake. But he fights out of the belly-to-back suplex attempt. And there's the vertical suplex of his own. This has been quite the battle. Strowman takes Vader into the corner. Now trying to eliminate Vader as Jim Neidhart comes to his senses. Onto his feet. Thought about getting involved and has decided to stay out of it. Show it, flexing his muscles. He's a big boy, is Jim. Oh, and Vader with a right hand to the face. That's one way to stop someone trying to eliminate you. And all three men square off. It's a bit of a Mexican standoff here. Oh, no, it's not anymore. Vader just ran straight through Strowman. And now taking it to Neidhart with a power slam, Neidhart style. That's exactly how Jim Neidhart hits the power slam. Strowman's already up on his feet, though. And gets the shot in on Vader and a DDT. Look how tough these three men are. Just getting back up to their feet immediately after taking such big hits. Vader runs through Strowman again. Neidhart's back up. And Neidhart's back down. Again, drops across the top rope. I think these three have taken longer than the other 27, to be honest, to, like, get eliminated. But it's not been devoid of action, has it? Oh, straight into, look like the throat there of Vader. That'll slow anyone down, no matter how big and tough you are. Now, Neidhart, what's he got in mind for Vader here? Gonna try and eliminate him. Gonna try and lift that huge hulking man. He's got him upside down. He's got one hand on the apron. Vader in a really precarious position here. Can Neidhart eliminate him? Well, Strowman comes over. He's going to lend a hand. He's going to try and eliminate Vader as well. Two huge men, trying to eliminate Vader. Can he hold on? Can he survive? Will anything happen? Hello? Don't tell me. Don't tell me these three are just going to be stuck like this now and we're not even going to get a conclusion. Can we decide what's happening, guys? Is this a bug? Oh! And they are successful, eventually. That was the world's longest... If someone get Guinness on the phone, that was the longest assisted one-handed handstand by a man over 400 pounds in the history of the world, I would say. But it is down now to Strowman and Neidhart. They just work together to eliminate Vader, but that's where the friendship ends. Now one of them has to eliminate the other to go through to the final fatal four-way. Strowman has just hit a power slam on a running power slam on Neidhart, so hitting all of his big moves here. Neidhart in a lot of trouble. Surely Strowman just needs to toss him over the top rope at this point. Oh, Neidhart holds on. Holds on. He's holding on for dear life. Strowman just trying to throttle him, it seems, off the apron. And punches him in the head. And Braun Strowman goes through to the fatal four-way to determine who is the best male superstar to carry over from this game to the next. Let's crack on with the next Rumble, shall we? Alright. So. Out first in the second Royal Rumble. I'm a bit worried I've done something wrong here now, because Marcel Bartel was the one, you know, at the Ultimate Warrior spot in the last Rumble. But I'm pretty sure I chose random, and it just happens to have come out with number 1. I mean, it's a 1 in 30 chance. Am I just accidentally screwing people in every single Rumble? If so, my bad. But Marcel Bartel of Imperium starts things off. Going to be in 2K23 under a different name. Ludwig Kaiser, if I remember correctly, is his current name. Woo woo! So, yeah. Still going to be in the game, though. He's still the same guy. He's got a different name. So I feel like if it was a completely different gimmick and a completely different name, like Isaac Yankem. If Isaac Yankem was in this game but not Kane, and then Kane was in the next one, I don't know if I don't think I'd include that. But it's clearly the same gimmick. He's still an Imperium, for goodness sake, Shaky Jake. So I think we're good in saying that this guy is being transferred over, even if he's now got a different name. Oh! And then this music hits. Glorious! Oh my god, the crowd's singing along, and they're louder than the music because of how I got my settings. Awesome. Glorious. I used to love this theme when it first came about. I mean, I still really like it, but like I really liked this theme. It used to really annoy Mrs. Ibasa, because I'd just walk around the house singing, glorious! So we're starting off with Marcel Bartel and Robert... Don't call me Bobby, call me Bobbert. Rude. Which, as much as neither guy has been booked as like a credible threat to much of anyone on the main roster, I feel like this would be a really fun match. Like, it's not a dream match, it's not what anyone would list as their like ideal wrestling match, but just seeing these two starting off this Rumble, I'm like, yeah, WWE, give us a 15-minute match between these two. I bet it'd be great. Just on like an episode of SmackDown or something. Qualifier for something. Okay, so I'm definitely not controlling Marcel Bartel like I was at Ultimate Warrior, so if I screwed him in a different way by giving him number 1, then I apologise, Marcel, profusely. But, there's every chance I actually did this one right. So that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, well. Bye, Bobby. I mean, Bobbert. That was no time wasted. Oh. Now, we've already seen NWO Scott Hall. But now, the man known as Scott Hall, in the gimmick of Razor Ramon, gets another chance. But not if he keeps getting German suplexed. Never a good time. Apologies if I'm a touch distracted. My PS5 controller wire was all wrapped up in stuff, and that meant I couldn't place it where I wanted to. So I was just having to sit holding it, so I was just untangling some wires. Raul Mendoza out 4th. Representing Legado del Fantasma. Is it Legado or is it Elgado? I think it's Legado, right? And snap suplex. I can't believe we've already lost one, to be honest. That's wild, compared with how the last one went, which was it filled up to near enough 8 before we lost anyone. And certainly the first 2 lasted quite a while. Oh, heck! Oh, look who it is! And as I mentioned in the first Royal Rumble, these entrant orders are completely random. But we have now already seen all 3 variants of Scott Hall Oh, look at this. Teaming up with Raul Mendoza. Not teaming up with Scott Hall, interestingly, Razor Ramon. This isn't the first time we've seen Razor Ramon and Scott Hall share a ring. Of course, there is the Identity Crisis series, and one of the episodes is Razor Ramon versus Scott Hall. So do go check that out. Do absolutely feel free to check that out. Here comes Brett Stuffer. And our first former WWE champion of the match, as I seem borderline obsessed with that detail for some reason. But now that I've started mentioning it, I feel like I have to keep doing it. Oh, and Razor's out. I'm pretty sure Brett and Razor have had a program, right? Back in the sort of the mid-early 90s. / the early mid-90s. Bobbitt Lashley, another former WWE champion. So Brett looking to get rid of both versions of Scott Hall, both Razor and Scott Hall, and he does. Oh my god, he's got something against Scott Hall, clearly. Good grief. So Scott Hall, in no way, shape or form, none of the 3 versions are going to be the best male superstar carried over to 2K23 from 2K22. That's for sure. Hey, it's Tomato Ciampa. He does love his tomatoes. He mustn't be in the UK, he must be in mainland Europe. Or in the EU somewhere. And we ain't got no tomatoes at the moment. If you know what I'm on about, then you popped for that, hopefully. If not, then that was just some absolute random nonsense, wasn't it? I love Tommaso Ciampa. He's one of my favourites, especially from NXT. Ooh, speaking of NXT, first ever NXT champion and former WWE champion, Seth Rollins. Now, this is an interesting one. In the case where there are multiples of someone in 2K22 and then only one version announced for 2K23, I have only been using one version. So the reason why you've seen 3 versions of Scott Hall, oh my god, who just got eliminated by Raul Mendoza? Oh, both number 1 and number 2 are out already. Sorry about that, Marcel Bartel. Oh, Austin, definitely a former WWE champion. Good grief, this one's quite star-studded. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? So Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, and NWO Scott Hall have all featured because they are all apparently in 2K23. However, there are 2 Seth Rollins in this game, and only 1 announced for 2K23, so I just used regular Seth Rollins. I used the one that shared the name. That's the rule, basically. So, ring's filling up with some pretty big names, honestly, and Raul Mendoza. And to be honest, and Tommaso Ciampa, even though I'm a big fan, he's not quite on the same name. Speaking of big names in the wrestling business, stand back. There is, in fact, a hurricane coming through. Wait, Raul Mendoza was trying to eliminate Stone Cold Steve Austin there. Oh, well, bye, Ciampa. Thanks for that, Rollins. Appreciate that. German suplex by Austin. Oh my god, is Hurricane going over the top? No. Lashley decides, even though there was a perfect opportunity to do that, he decided not to for some reason. Hurricane going out quickly. Xavier Woods, unfortunately, the only member of the New Day not to win the WWE Championship so far. I'm still holding out hope that it could happen one day. It'd be pretty fun if it happened. He seems to have been happy with Kofi winning it and then Big E and him getting a King of the Ring. But I would personally love for Xavier to get one. It's possibly my favourite member of the New Day, and I love all of them. This is absolute carnage. I'm glad I'm just waffling more in this one. Because keeping up... Oh! The current WWE Champion and also Universal Champion. The Uwu Champion. Roman Reigns. He may be in God mode, but can he win a Royal Rumble from number 13 to go on to a Fatal 4-Way to be the best carryover star, male? superstar from 22 to 23? Well, time will tell. Oh, we've got a Shield reunion going on. There's Reigns and Seth. Reigns and Rollins going at it. Oh, alley-oop. Got Bret Hart and the Hurricane going at it. Now Raul Mendoza's going after Seth. I was going to say, what are the crowd counting for? There's no pins, but they were chanting along with Raul stomping on Seth for some reason. Oh, I've just realised we've got a full ring, haven't we? Yeah, we've got 8 guys in there. But until someone's eliminated, no one else will be coming out. Bailey to belly by Reigns. Homage to his favourite wrestler. Probably. I don't know. Actually, kind of one of Seth's favourite wrestlers. Rollins and Bailey are notoriously quite good friends, right? So maybe a message to Seth. Oh, and Steve Austin and Bret Hart, I've just realised they're going at it. Now, that is definitely a great classic rivalry. Xavier Woods and Bobby Lashley. No, Xavier decided not to eliminate Lashley there. Goes after Austin instead. Uh-oh. Seth onto the apron, courtesy of Roman. There's a punch. And there's a sort of a spear, I guess. And Rollins is gone, and then Austin eliminates Woods. 2 quick eliminations there. Is Hart going over the top rope? No, he does not, in fact. And Austin does not get eliminated off camera by Reigns either. Because that would be a moment to cut away from and not show on TV, wouldn't it? Roman Reigns eliminating Steve Austin from the Royal Rumble. And we didn't get to see it. Oh, there goes Hurricane. These eliminations coming through thick and fast. Raul Mendoza eliminated Mr. Gregory. Neck breaker by Reigns. Going after Austin's neck. He's a smart cookie, is Roman. Roman, however, getting taken down by Raul Mendoza. And now it's just him and Bobby Lashley. There's a slight size discrepancy here. But that's not to count Mendoza out. He can outspeed Lashley. There he goes. Off the ropes. Oh, and just kicks him in the face. And now, Batista. More size, more big boy. And another former WWE champion as well. I would be remiss if I didn't mention it. Austin and Batista locking up. Austin doesn't want Big Dave in there, it would seem. He's already trying to eliminate him. And now Bret's joining in. Lashley, you going to join in? No, Lashley's going to watch people try and eliminate folks. Whoa, Batista almost went. But he's fighting out of it. And he's back in the ring in his green boots. And The Rock. Oh my God. We have Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Batista, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Raul Mendoza in there. Which one of these is not like the others? Everyone in there is a former and or current WWE champion except Raul. Bless him. Bless him. And now look at Roman and The Rock going at it. Who is the head of the table in that family? We're finding out right now. Undertaker, Raul, what are you doing in this ring, my dude? Another former WWE champion. And another huge name. Seriously, can someone just... I was going to say escort Raul out of there, but I think someone did. I think it might have been Bret Hart, but I'm not entirely sure. But look at this ring now. The Rock, Steve Austin, Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, Bret Hart, Batista, Bobby Lashley. When Bobby Lashley is by some distance the smallest star in the ring of 7 people. 7? Yeah, 7. We've got one more to come. That is a star-studded ring. And then after that significant gap, then it's Batista. Then there's another significant gap. I mean, actually, is Batista a smaller star than Bret Hart? Now that they're both pretty much done with the ring careers. Someone's got a glorious sign. Holding out hope for something that ain't happening there, my dude. I'm the boogeyman. Okay, so that's a step down in terms of star power. Roman Reigns has just been eliminated by Bret Hart. Roman Reigns will not be crowned the best male superstar to be carried over to the next game. That's wild. Double team on Batista by Lashley and Undertaker. Bret Hart has no time for Boogeyman's spooky nonsense. Uh-oh, Lashley in trouble here. Undertaker had a moment though, so Lashley survives. Flapjack to Bret Hart by the Boogeyman. I've just realised we've got Austin and Rock going at it on one side of the ring, and that is a rock bottom for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now Batista and Undertaker, they've got quite the storied history together as well. There's so much history in like certain pairs in this match. Rock and Austin, Bret Hart and Austin, Undertaker and Batista, Undertaker and Austin, Shinsuke Nakamura and no one, if we're being perfectly honest, but still, big caliber of star. Not a former WWE champion. I don't think, no, Shinsuke never actually won it from AJ, did he? And that was his only WWE title program. Oh no, I think he went after Jinder as well, but didn't beat him either. Kind of a shame that they never gave Shinsuke a quick run with the belt. Honestly, and there goes the Boogeyman. Shinsuke and Batista going at it. And then, forget out inside WWE, you've also got two of the biggest success stories going from WWE to movies in Batista and Rock in there. You've got a couple of MMA crossover guys in Batista and Lashley, and then Shinsuke's no slouch with his striking as well. Uh-oh, is Bret going to eliminate Austin as well? No, Shinsuke sees to it that he does not do that, in fact. Rock with the float over DDT, vintage Rock. Oh, we have actually got Lashley and Batista going at it. Got an MMA fight going on. We've got Rock and Undertaker and Bret Hart and Austin, and then Shinsuke Nakamura is just trying to find a place to fit in this match at the moment. This is a wild rumble for star power. Umaga! Another member of the extended Samoan family. Might go after the Rock at some point, who knows? Ooh, gets kicked by Shinsuke though. And Rock and Austin going at it once again. Oh, Undertaker and Bret Hart, they've got a fair bit of history between them as well. Oh, and Undertaker's tombstone in Bret in the background there. Oh my god, I think Umaga just made Batista drop Lashley on his head. This is so difficult to keep up with. Ring's full again. Undertaker Mania is running wild with that leg drop. Taker Mania would have probably been a better thing to call it. Oh my god, look at the strength on the Undertaker. Shinsuke just banged Umaga and Austin's heads together. Nice. Yeah, in terms of star power, like, there was some stars in the first one, but oh my god, in terms of them all being in the ring at the same time as well, this one has by far eclipsed the first one. We've had, who have we had in this match? We've had Rock and Austin, Undertaker, Bret Hart, Batista, Bobby Lashley, Reigns, I think I might have said Undertaker, but if I didn't, Undertaker, Rollins. Oh my god. Bret Hart clinging on for dear life. No one seems to have noticed to try and eliminate him though. Now the Rock... oh, Shinsuke's just been wow, Shinsuke just got gorilla pressed over the top by... Batista, and then immediately after, the Rock Samoan drops the Undertaker over the top rope. Holy cow. That was two big-time, painful-looking eliminations. Speaking of a big-time elimination, Bobby Lashley just threw Austin out. Casual as you like. Stone Cold Steve Austin is gone. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker are both now out of the running, and Roman Reigns, for being the best carryover from 22 to 23. That's wild. Oh, Lashley and Umaga have got history as well. When we talk about who's got history in there, Lashley and Umaga have that Battle of the Billionaires history, don't they? Okay, who's coming out next? Uh-oh, Batista bomb for Umaga. Yep, there it is. Karrion Kross is coming out. Uh-oh. Bret Hart's got Lashley up on the far side and eliminates him. Bret Hart's having a great rumble for eliminating people. The two biggest movie stars to come out of wrestling, arguably two of the three for sure, are currently going at it, but now Batista's turned his attention to Umaga. We did have Batista and Rock going at it briefly for a second there. Oh, Batista out onto the apron. What's Umaga got in mind here? Oh, Rock wants to eliminate him. Pushes past his Samoan brethren to try and eliminate his movie star brethren. And does, in fact, as Damian Priest's music hits. Karrion Kross and the Rock. No, Rock reverses Kross, and Priest hits the ring. Oh, Kross, I think, moved out the way of that basement drop kick there. Now Priest going after Umaga. Back and forth between The Rock and Karrion Kross, but no, Damian Priest comes over after The Rock now and gets his knee taken out for his troubles. Oh, falling headbutt to Karrion Kross by Umaga, and then Heartmania running wild with that leg drop. Ivar of the Viking Raiders. Alright. I'll tell you what, we talked in the previous one about there being some beef in the ring. Like, there's some here as well. Umaga, Ivar, The Rock is hella bulked up these days. Karrion Kross, no small individual. Damian Priest, again, no small individual. Bret Hart, honestly, no small individual, but compared with pretty much everyone else in this match, looks kind of tiny. Oh, and Damian Priest just got super kicked out by Umaga. Neck breaker to Karrion Kross. Dolph Ziggler is here to show the world. Not a former WWE champion, but a former world heavyweight champion, which is sort of on the same level. Who's that clinging on for dear life? I think it's Karrion Kross. Yeah, he just about gets back into the ring. But Ziggler is in and goes after The Rock. Uh-oh, Ivar in trouble. And Umaga has eliminated Ivar. Bret Hart trying to eliminate Karrion Kross. And Ziggler just ducked the vintage Rock spit punch thing. And Karrion Kross has been eliminated. The ring is really emptying at this point in the match. And Mace of Retribution, who will... Oh my god, Simone Spike. Who will still be in 2K23, but as... Is it pronounced Marche or Marseille or something? With all the accents of the maximum male models. So quite the gimmick change for Mace, but still the same guy and near enough the same name. So I decided that that's valid because it made it a nice round number. Well, see, Mansoor was easier to decide. And if Mansoor's valid, I guess so is Mace. So, yeah, Mace is in. Mace is absolutely in. Finn Balor, former Universal Champion. Not a former WWE Champion, but a former Universal Champion. So a former world-level champion in WWE, albeit very briefly. Finn Balor's hit the ring. Some of the ring looking a lot less beefy. Dolph Ziggler, a smaller competitor. Bret Hart on the smaller end of the scale, for, especially for his era of WWE Superstar. Finn Balor, smallest end of the scale, but then you've got Beefy Rock, like biggest Rock ever, the Boulder. You've got Umaga, and you've got Mace, who is pretty damn huge, honestly. Pretty heckin' big. And speaking of pretty damn big, here comes Commander Aziz. Finn Balor chopping and punching away at Mace in the corner there. Now The Rock still targeting Ziggler. They've been going at it back and forth for the majority of the time they've both been in this match. Bret Hart trying to eliminate Umaga, and The Rock showing off his muscles. Oh, Mace to the apron, courtesy of Finn Balor, but fights him off and climbs back in. Survives execution. There's the Samoan spike to Bret Hart. Oh, and now Umaga just spiked The Rock in the throat and hits Farouk, former NOD partner of The Rock. We talk about history. The Rock and Farouk have it in abundance. Choke slam? No, reversed into an arm drag by Ziggler. And here we go. They go straight at it. Rock bottom to Farouk. And the Commander Aziz just avoided a clothesline that could have seen him get clotheslined over the top rope by Finn Balor, quite honestly. Oh, quick punch to the face of Farouk. There's no love lost between The Rock and Farouk, that's for sure. Running Bulldog to Umaga by Bret. The ring full again? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we're back full again. And a reverse DDT to Commander Aziz by The Rock. Heartmania running wild. Because Ziggler taking it to Mace and Umaga there briefly. And there's some kinky boots Commander Aziz is wearing. Doesn't go down to the trademark People's Punch though. But his Rock's knocked him back into the corner. But Aziz fights out of it. Farouk has been eliminated. Bret Hart is eliminating everyone in this match. Oh, except Finn Balor, who's just been super kicked over the top rope by Dolph Ziggler. And Umaga just eliminated Commander Aziz with ease, to be perfectly honest there. Now Hart trying to eliminate Mace in the corner. Umaga just watching on, and there goes Mace. And Umaga was too busy watching Mace on the outside and got clotheslined, discus clotheslined in fact, by Bret Hart. Rock trying to eliminate Ziggler. These two really don't like each other. What's the history there? There goes Ziggler. They have been fighting pretty much non-stop since both men were in the ring. Interesting there. The Rock walked straight past Bret Hart to go after Umaga. It's interesting. But Bret Hart did not like that disrespect and German suplexed the Rock, and now he's got the Rock's attention. Uh-oh. Rock bottom to Bret Hart. Ooh, the final NWO member already out in the second Royal Rumble of the 4. This is the final one. We've had Hollywood Hogan. We've had all the versions of Scott Hall, but including the Bret Hart one. And we've had 6. Now we've got NWO Kevin Nash. And former WWE champion, technically, I guess. Although Diesel is a separate character in the game, so I don't know whether that counts. Let me know in the comments if you would count that. But Kevin Nash, a former WCW world level champion, so, you know, kind of the same. Rey Mysterio, very briefly former WWE champion, also former world champion. Kevin Nash is gone. The entire NWO is gone, and Bret Hart has another huge elimination. Oh, but look at this. Rey Mysterio going after Bret Hart immediately, and meanwhile, on the other side, The Rock and Umaga just going at it, hammer and tongs. Uh-oh. Samoan Spike to The Rock. Bret Hart has been on a rampage in this one, quite honestly. And he's just eliminated Rey Mysterio with the low bridge. It continues. And out at number 30, the Big Boss Man. I can think of history with Boss Man and The Rock. Didn't The Rock beat Boss Man in like 6 seconds in that Survivor Series Deadly Game tournament? Was that 98? I think. So Boss Man might want some revenge on The Rock here. But at the moment, it's Umaga and Boss Man and Bret Hart and The Rock going at it. These are our final 4 in this second Rumble. One of these will go on to the Fatal 4-Way to decide who is the best male superstar to carry over into the next game. Oh, look at... Oh, double team! Look at this! Bret Hart and Boss Man kind of working together here. I think Boss Man realizes in terms of star power against The Rock, and Bret Hart realizes in terms of size against The Rock and Umaga. It might be beneficial for them to work together actually in this final 4 and then decide amongst themselves who wins. But Bret Hart has put in such a great performance so far. But he's been in it for a long time. Is he tired at this point? Is he too tired to see out this final 4? Wait, Boss Man with a variation of a rock bottom, kind of, there. Honestly. Similar to a rock bottom, to a relative-ish of The Rock. I'm not sure how legit the relationship is in that particular tie, but, you know. I think The Rock's sort of like honorary part of that family as opposed to actually part, right? Or maybe I'm getting that wrong. Someone let me know in the comments. Anyway, Umaga, not honorarying The Rock at all, slams his head into the turnbuckle, but then leaves him to it. Neckbreaker to Boss Man by Bret Hart. Their alliance was short-lived. It has ended. Now, Bret Hart trying to get another huge name eliminated. Not only has he eliminated a lot of people, he's eliminated some big names as well. Can he add The Rock to that list? He can! Oh my god. The Rock is out. The Rock, who was probably most people's favourites in that final 4, right? Samoan drop to the Boss Man, though, by Umaga. Bret Hart has put in one hell of a shift in this match. He deserves to go to this final Fatal 4-Way, but what he deserves and what he gets might be 2 different things. He's still going to eliminate at least one other person, depending on what goes down. Potentially, he might have to eliminate both of these guys, and they're both a fair bit bigger and heftier than him. Now, he's got Boss Man on the ropes, but then he's been attacked from behind by Umaga. He's got no interest in going after Boss Man. He may... Oh, uh-oh. Samoan Spike. So he may have been willing to fight The Rock, but it might be one of those where it's like, I can fight him, but he's still family. You can't eliminate him. So maybe that's where this vendetta's coming from. And now Boss Man, no more alliance at all. He's got a choice who to fight, and he's gone after Bret Hart there. Uh-oh. Oh, Umaga was setting up for the spike, but Boss Man broke free of the grip, and he's fighting off Umaga. Great counter by Boss Man. Absolutely no slouch at all, Big Boss Man, in his own right. Especially this version. This version was like, you know, kind of a big deal, honestly, when he first got to WWF. Oh, just slams Umaga face first into the mat and then senses Bret Hart coming. Maybe heard him taking steps or something. And there's that version of the Rock Bottom again. Bossman never got to get even on the Rock, and maybe he resents Bret for that. Maybe he wanted to eliminate the Rock. Now, Bret Hart. The final 3 in the last Rumble lasted ages. I wonder if the same will happen here. Uh-oh, Umaga scoops up Bossman. Oh, I thought he was going to just throw him clean out then, but no, drops him across the top rope. I thought he was going to toss him clean out, so I could be like, nope, I guess not. Uh-oh. Oh, Umaga's gone, courtesy of Bret Hart again. One more, Bret. This has been an insane performance. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, indeed. And now he's going to apply a sharpshooter. So he's clearly not got the memo about how... I mean, you can debilitate your opponents with submission holds. There's nothing Bossman can do about this. Bret Hart is just clinging onto the sharpshooter, administering pain to Bossman. But Bossman getting up to his feet knocked Bret Hart, tripped him into the corner, but Bret bounces back quickly. If Bret Hart doesn't end up winning this, he should feel so hard done to, because I don't know how many people he's eliminated. But someone let me know in the comments if you've been counting. It's so many. I wish I'd started counting. I wish I'd been paying more attention to stuff like that. But Bret Hart, absolutely the MVP so far, but doesn't manage to eliminate Bossman. He fights him off. And we're down to the final 2. Bret Hart and Big Bossman. And they circle each other. One of them goes on to the Fatal 4-Way. Bossman slam. It could well be Bossman here. Bret Hart fans everywhere would feel quite aggrieved if it is actually Bossman. But, oh, he's trying to eliminate him. Yeah, one of these two will go to the final Fatal 4-Way. One of these will not, and it's Bret Hart that does not. And heartbreak for the Hitman Hart as Big Bossman books his ticket into the final Fatal 4-Way. Oh my god. Wild stuff. Absolutely wild stuff. Let's get on with the third Rumble, shall we? Jibble. I kind of forgot I was supposed to be commentating. Apologies there, guys. Jibble is out number 1 in the third Royal Rumble. Now, I have been very careful to make sure I set the first one that, you know, you set up separately as random. Definitely was. I have recorded proof of it as well. And is controlled by the AI. JBL was not that person, so I know I did at least that bit right. That's right. Now we're talking. Some very strongly worded individual messages of support going for JBL here. So we saw Farouk be pretty unsuccessful in the previous Rumble. Can his former tag team partner, Bradshaw, former WWE champion, I should mention, of course. Can he... Oh. That's a cool moment. I never noticed that. I don't think I ever watched his entrance on this game. That might be why. Oh my god, speaking of people with history. Oh heck. Oh heck. Now, I do want to talk about Eddie Guerrero really quickly in the context of this video. The picture seems to suggest that it's actually more like the 1997 Eddie Guerrero that's going to be in 2K23. But, as I mentioned previously with, I think it was Seth Rollins, the, what was I going to say? what I'm doing is using the version with the right name, if there's any sort of dilemma, because I don't know if that's... I haven't actually seen their roster reveal, I just found it on a website. So there's every chance that maybe they've just used the wrong picture for some reason or something like that. So I just thought I'd use Eddie Guerrero, but there's a strong chance it's actually WCW Eddie Guerrero, Mullet Guerrero. That's going to be in the next game. But that's fine. This Eddie can still represent the Guerrero name. But yeah, talk about history. And another WWE champion, by the way. Another former WWE champion. Viva la raza. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, there you go. Look at this. No holding back. Straight in there with the offense. And a Falcon Arrow. If this were a pinfall match, he'd have won, because no one kicks out of that. I thought he was going for the frog splash already, but no, hits a big elbow off the top. That'd have been an amazing start to the match. 3 strikes, a Falcon Arrow, and a frog splash. Would have been incredible. But yeah, what a history these two have. Fighting over the WWE Championship. Some of the bloodiest battles in WWE history, honestly. And now, former World Heavyweight Champion and former WCW World Champion, Booker T. So this is a hell of a start to a Rumble. No one has been out yet that hasn't won a world-level championship in WWE. And you can include WCW in that. But, you know, even in WWE, Booker T won the world title. So this is quite the start. Look at this ruthless aggression era representation. Oh, and one of my favorites from the Ruthless Aggression era, Andre the Giant. Is Andre technically a former WWE champion? Because he won it, didn't he, in dodgy fashion, and then sold it to Ted DiBiase and what have you. I don't know if that was officially struck from the record books, or if it's DiBiase only. I'm pretty sure DiBiase isn't a former champion in the record books, but I don't know if because Andre technically won it in a match. I think that's the only time he held the WWE title, right? But is Andre recognized by WWE as a former champion? If he is, the first 5, because Brock Lesnar's coming out now. Speaking of Ruthless Aggression, oh my god, what a start to this match. But what this does mean is the people that are in this match that aren't, like, pretty much surefire Hall of Famers, / already Hall of Famers. Look at Booker T and JBL teaming up on Andre. Can't blame him, he's huge. But, yeah, the guys in here that are sort of the underdogs of the match have got to be loving that all these guys are fighting each other. And Andre, who's unbeatable in Battle Royals, has been eliminated already. They've got to love this, because some of the biggest threats in the match are going to have to survive the entire match to win it. There's every chance if you're an underdog but you're drawn late, you won't even have to meet any of these. You won't have to deal with a Brock Lesnar, an Eddie Guerrero, a Booker T. You definitely won't have to deal with an Andre the Giant. You won't even have to deal with a T-Bar, who, you know, being the most underwhelming name by some distance so far, is still a big boy and plenty dangerous. As he's demonstrating here, look at this display of strength on Booker T. Oh! Another former world-level heavyweight champion. World heavyweight champion, Universal champion. Hasn't been WWE champion, but also was WCW world champion. So plenty of experience in the main event. Also, we've got Goldberg and Lesnar in the ring together. We've got Eddie and JBL. We've got Eddie and Lesnar. We've got so much history going on in here. This is the spiciest start to a Rumble we've had in this video so far, for sure. Ilya Dragunov. Wow. Undersized, but not under... There's plenty of fight, is what I'm trying to say here. F5 to Booker T. There's plenty of fight in Ilya Dragunov. He will not be fearing some of these massive names and massive humans. He will fight anyone. He's going straight after Booker T as his selection. And he's taking him out with a leaping knee. And JBL and Eddie have found each other again. Ilya still taking it to Booker T. Oh, JBL going after Ilya Dragunov from behind. Former WWE champion Jinder Mahal is out next. Here he is in the ring. Oh, Ilya nearly eliminated by Booker T. DDT, that's going to hinder Jinder. I had to get that line in. I probably will when he gets eliminated as well. Unless he doesn't. Unless he wins the whole damn thing, which is the possibility. Until you've been eliminated, it's always a possibility for anyone in this match to win the whole thing. Now, Goldberg and Lesnar have found each other. Lesnar going after Goldberg. Oh, Goldberg avoids surefire elimination by flapjacking Lesnar across the top rope. Oh, and then Goldberg just eliminated, I think that was T-Bar. Yeah, it was T-Bar that just got ditched out of the ring. Oh, belly to Booker T by Lesnar. And he's got Booker up. Is he going for another F5? Was it Booker that he already hit with an F5? I think it might have been, you know. Poor Booker T. Oh, yeah, poor Booker T just got clobbered. Jinder Mahal and JBL, two of the least popular WWE champions of all time, going at it right now. That's fun. Oh, Lesnar doesn't clothesline Booker, misses it. Oh, Booker T's just eliminated Lesnar. And everyone who's still waiting to come out goes wild in the back. That's a big threat gone. Like, a huge threat. Two-time Royal Rumble winner, I believe, right? And, oh, Eddie just eliminated JBL as Shelton Benjamin's music hits. Shelton Benjamin debuted in the Ruthless Aggression era as well. Oh my god, Jinder just eliminated Goldberg. And Ilya Dragunov just eliminated Booker T. He wins their little mini rivalry. Wow. So from the ring being full of, like, huge Hall of Fame names, a lot of them have been shockingly dumped early in this match. Andre's gone, Lesnar's gone, Goldberg's gone, JBL's gone. Oh, Booker T's gone. I'm probably forgetting some people. Angelo Dawkins out next. Oh, and Ilya's out, courtesy of Jinder. And Eddie Guerrero is out, courtesy of Angelo Dawkins. The last WWE champion standing is Jinder Mahal. Who would have put money on that when you saw the ring he ran into before? Shelton Benjamin maybe making a mistake there. Oh no, Jinder just went into the back of him. Didn't really get an offensive move out, but he's hit a DDT now, so that's fine. Shelton Benjamin straight back to his feet after the DDT, by the way. Jerry the King Lawler next. Jinder remains the only former WWE champion. Jerry Lawler is like a 50-odd time Memphis champion, but, you know, that doesn't quite hold the same weight as one WWE title reign. In Jinder's mind, at least. I'm sure Jerry Lawler would disagree with him on that. Uh-oh, the Colossus! Meanwhile, Angelo Dawkins and Shelton Benjamin, two incredible athletes. Like, that could be a fun battle. They're going at it. X-Pac! So, we've seen 6 in the first Royal Rumble. Now here's the alter ego. Here's X-Pac. And, oh, what a battle Peak X-Pac versus Peak Shelton Benjamin could have been. Woo! That would have been fun. That would have been a fun match. But Jinder remains the only former WWE champion in the match at the moment. And like I said, for some of these guys, for like a Shelton Benjamin, who absolutely no disrespect, but, you know, wasn't one of the favourites in this match. An X-Pac. Oh, former WWE champion Diesel coming out here. And X-Pac's Click Buddy. But, yeah, for some of these names now, not having to contend with Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Andre the Giant, etc., 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 that's a huge bonus for them, right? They're going to feel more confident knowing that they don't have to deal with any of those names. The WWE champions are going at it, Diesel and Jinder. Jerry Lawler just eliminated Shelton Benjamin, I think, and then X-Pac eliminated Angelo Dawkins. Yeah, I got it the right way around. And now Cedric Alexander comes in just too late to team up with Shelton Benjamin and get somewhere in this match as a unit. We will never know if they would have done that. Oh, X-Pac and Cedric. That could have been fun. Imagine Peak X-Pac and Cedric Alexander going at it on 205 Live. Getting let loose in a Cruiserweight title match. Woo! That would have been fun. Look at this. Athleticism. Backflip by X-Pac. Belly to back suplex. And they found each other again. Jinder and... Oh, Jinder Mahal's just taken out Diesel and Jerry Lawler with big boots. Just yeeted them both to the floor. Speaking of former WWE and world champions, that's got to be Kane. And a couple of big boys coming out recently. Diesel and Kane. Who, fun fact, played fake Diesel. So that's a fun little thing that Diesel and Kane are both in there together now. And Kane and X-Pac, they've got their history. Diesel and X-Pac, good friends backstage. There's a lot going on in there at the moment. An awful lot going on in there. Who's going to be next? Tyler Bate. Na 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 na. Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate. Big strong boy. Uh-oh. A really big strong boy just targeted him. But look at Tyler Bate taking it to Diesel. Oh, exchanging knife edge chops and a back elbow. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. This doesn't look good for Tyler Bate. The big strong boy does not survive long at all. Oh my god, just dumped by Diesel. Kevin Nash has a history of poo-pooing the idea of smaller guys being the face of the company, and he just dealt with Tyler Bate as he saw fit there. Jordan Devlin coming out now. Cedric Alexander taking it to Diesel though, takes him down. Oh, Jordan Devlin just flattened X-Pac with a forearm. Uh-oh. Kevin Nash not having it from Cedric. And Kane taking it to Jerry Lawler, by the way. Oh, meeting of the minds, sort of, courtesy of X-Pac, with Kane and Jordan Devlin getting introduced to each other's foreheads. Jinder trying to eliminate. He thinks he's eliminated Diesel. Look behind you, Jinder. Oh, Diesel survived because Jinder got too cocky. Here is Akira Tozawa. A couple of former Cruiserweight champions in there now. Maybe 3? Was Jordan Devlin Cruiserweight champion at some point? I think he might have been. I'm not entirely sure about that. Oh, Akira Tozawa dodges the elimination attempt by Diesel. Kane just about holds on and gets back into the ring. And someone just got eliminated, I think by Jinder. It was Cedric Alexander. Terrible camera work. We didn't even see it, I don't think. Oh, X-Pac just cleaned the clock of Jinder Mahal. And then Jerry Lawler and Jordan Devlin going at it. X-Pac and Kane have found each other. What a history those two share. Oh no, Kane going at X-Pac. Here we go, vintage Kane, sidewalk slam. Wait, I think Jinder just eliminated someone else. Diesel! Oh my god, that's a huge deal. Jinder's having a good run. Is he going to be the Bret Hart of this match? He's going to hope so, but he's going to hope he actually doesn't lose in the final 2, I guess. Eric Bischoff. I said all the NWO members had been dealt with. I forgot about Eric Bischoff. Yeah. Eric's here with technically NWO member X-Pac. Will X-Pac defend him, I wonder? He's in a Royal Rumble in his jeans and a t-shirt. Goes after Jerry Lawler, who has no time for these shenanigans. Headlock takedown. Who's in next? Roddy Piper. Oh, he might well go straight after Eric Bischoff. Got quite the history combating the NWO. Let's see what Piper does. Oh, Eric Bischoff just tried to eliminate... Well, he didn't get a chance, Piper, to get to Bischoff because Jinder Mahal was going after him. Interestingly, 2 Canadians who have been billed as being from elsewhere, shall we say. With Jinder Mahal and Roddy Piper, that's what they've got in common. Kane and X-Pac still going at it. But yeah, Eric Bischoff just tried to eliminate Jerry Lawler, but Jerry Lawler survived. But Bischoff taking the fight to Lawler, honestly. And now going after Kane. What are you doing, Eric? Jinder Mahal having some difficulty dealing with Akira Tozawa over there. There's an X Factor to Jordan Devlin. Akira Tozawa just hit a coloss on Jinder Mahal. What is happening? What on earth is going on? Have we got a full ring? Yeah, we do. Got full 8 superstars in the ring. Someone needs to get eliminated before anyone else can come out now. Jordan Devlin and X-Pac. Woo! That'd be spicy. I don't know if I've mentioned that one as a potential cruiserweight dream match, but yeah, absolutely. Oh! Bischoff trying to eliminate Kane. Kane's leg probably weighs more than Bischoff. Maybe needs some assistance here. No, he's managed to hoist Kane up onto the top rope. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, there we go. Kane fighting back now. I was going to say, there's no way Kane gets eliminated by Bischoff, surely. Oh, ouch. This has been quite the battle with 8 people in the ring for quite some time now. Sure, the Hall of Famers, Jerry Lawler and Roddy Piper have found each other. And Jinder Mahal doesn't quite have a Bret Hart caliber run. He's eliminated by Jordan Devlin. Chokeslam to Eric Bischoff, to the dismay of absolutely no one. Devlin side to Roddy Piper. Bischoff's gone, courtesy of Kane. Yeah, picking that fight was probably the wrong move, honestly. Uh-oh. Jerry Lawler pile driver to Tozawa. One of the most deadly pile drivers in the history of wrestling. And now Kane and X-Pac have found each other again. Those in the blue trunks have found each other. And then we're left with Jerry Lawler and Tozawa, I guess. But no, they split. Kane goes after Tozawa of all people. Oh, Spanish fly to Roddy Piper. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say. And here comes Volta, who obviously will be renamed in 2K23. But in this game, he's still Volta. Oh, these two are back at it again. X-Pac hitting Jordan Devlin with the X-Factor. And now Jerry Lawler hits a pile driver on Kane. Holy heck. Roddy Piper and Volta going at it. That'd have been a fight, wouldn't it? That'd have been a fight. Oh my god, another pile driver to Kane. And Pete Dunne. Another one who's going to undergo a name change. Jordan Devlin, actually. Oh, Canadian Destroyer. Oh, Japanese Destroyer to Jerry Lawler, of all people. Oh my god. This is crazy stuff at the moment. What's going on in here? Oh, headbutt from Devlin to Pete Dunne. Wow. Kane going after Tozawa. Pick on someone your own size, Kane. Good grief. Trying to eliminate him. Shouldn't have too much difficulty here, and does not have too much difficulty. Thanks for coming, Tozawa. Kane going after Jordan Devlin. I think he's got a strategy here. Go after them in size order, smallest to largest, and hope the other big dudes get eliminated while you're doing that. Not a bad strategy, I guess. Oh, Volta just sat on Roddy Piper, I think, there. Kane finds X-Pac again, and X-Pac finds his midsection with a vicious kick, and his chin with a vicious kick as well. Kane is struggling against X-Pac right now. Volta and Lawler. Oh, single leg takedown slash spear by Volta, and sits on Lawler as well. This is what I do. I see it on you. Volta breaks up the entire Kane and X-Pac feud with a single chop. That is the power of his chops. Now, Piper and Lawler going at it. X-Pac's out courtesy of Volta, and Lawler's out courtesy of Piper. Devlin and Pete Dunne still going at it. Volta going after Kane with a German suplex, and here comes R-Truth. Those with the blue trunks have found each other again to do battle, as Kane headbutts in Walter's general direction and hits the spinebuster. Oh, went to drop the elbow. Volta moves out the way. Oh, and turned Kane inside out with that clothesline. Good grief. Pete Dunne and Roddy Piper going at it now. Now Pete Dunne and Volta, they've got some history. They've got a little bit of history. Piper's eliminated by R-Truth. Jordan Devlin is chokeslammed by Kane, and Volta manages to avoid elimination, at least for now, by Pete Dunne. Here comes Mustafa Ali getting involved. Just the one former WWE champion present at the moment. I've not been keeping up with that, but I don't think I've missed any. There was a bit of a lull in WWE Champions, but that's mostly because most of them were in the first, like, 10 people. Oh, who's that? That was Devlin? Yeah, Devlin eliminated by Ali. I just saw a flash of blue trunks and I couldn't remember if Piper had gone. Wait, when did Piper go? Did I miss Piper getting eliminated, or have I just forgotten it? Oh, here's a former WWE champion once or twice. Hulk Hogan is in the match. Plenty of evil foreign heels in there as well. We've got an Austrian and a Brit. It doesn't get any worse. And a Spaniard, actually. Kane, born in Spain. Fun fact. So, technically, yeah. Lots of evil foreigners for Hulk Hogan. He goes after the worst of them all, the Spaniard. Mansoor, who's going to be in the next game, but with a gimmick rejig, just like Mace. Oh, well, bye, Mustafa Ali. Thanks for coming. I was just about to talk up the history between Mansoor and Ali, but they didn't even get a chance to touch at all in this match. So who in here's got a history? Obviously Pete Dunne and Walter, but Pete Dunne's not in anymore, thanks Walter. No, quite a unique combination here where no one seems to have a lot of history with anyone else. Hogan and Kane must have crossed paths at some point in Hogan's second run, right? Maybe? I don't know. Uh-oh, Walter going after Hogan. Powerbomb! Uh-oh, what's Kane doing? Oh, he just chokeslammed R-Truth out of the ring. R-Truth's gone. Walter just hit a triple powerbomb on Hulk Hogan. Hulkmania might be dead. And now going for a powerbomb on Otis. Oh my god. And now Kane hits a leg drop on Hogan. That's amazing. Oh, I remember the backstage segment where Kane met Hogan and The Rock and did both their catchphrases. That's a thing, I guess. That's all I can think of in this match, though, at the moment. In terms of previous between superstars involved. Oh! Look at that clean hit by Mansoor. Just, like, jelly legs from Kane after taking that hit. And now, who I missed? Tyler Breeze. The second Tyler in this match. This is an interesting final few. I don't know who's number 30, but I think we're up to number 30, right? And they're going to be coming out pretty much right away because, yeah, the ring is not full. We've got Hogan and Kane as, like, standout favourites. Maybe Walter had a great performance. Omos! Oh, my God, there's a favourite for you. Oh, no, Hogan eliminates the dastardly Austrian. Now Omos is in here, who I believe is Nigerian, like Nigerian born, right? So there's another one for Hogan. I'm being very facetious, by the way. Screw Hulk Hogan. Get him out of there. Mansoor taking the fight to Omos. Who would have thunk it? Oh, Hogan eliminates Otis. And we're left with Hogan, Kane, and Omos. And then Tyler Breeze and Mansoor have to somehow deal with them. And the way that Mansoor's decided is a good way to deal with them is to go after Tyler Breeze. No, you definitely want to team up here, guys. You are significantly outmatched at the moment, I would say. Although Mansoor's been holding his own against Omos here. Yep, and he's got him again. Reverse DDT with the hammerlock applied. But then goes back after Tyler Breeze. Bad move. If you're Mansoor, Tyler Breeze is the one you want in there last with you, right? And likewise, if you're Tyler Breeze, Mansoor is the one you want in there last. You don't want to be one-on-one with any of the other three. So don't fight each other at all. Hogan chokeslams Tyler Breeze. Kane and Omos are ganging up on Mansoor, which feels very unfair. And now Kane going after the chokeslam with Omos, but he blocks it with an elbow to the side of the head. Uh-oh, we're going to see an Alabama Slammer? We do, in fact, see an Alabama Slam by Omos to Kane. Now Hogan trying to eliminate Tyler Breeze. Omos trying to eliminate Mansoor. Like a race. Like a race who can eliminate their pipsqueak first. And it's Hogan. There goes Tyler Breeze. Now Hogan goes after Kane. Mansoor survives. He's actually holding his own against Omos here, but look at the three men Mansoor has to overcome in this match now. I don't fancy his chances, guys, do you? Oh, even less so now. Now Hogan turns his attention. Hogan is in there with three foreigners, I've just realised, because Mansoor's Saudi. Like, everyone in this match except Hogan is born outside of America. Hogan is in his element here, defeating dastardly foreign heels. Outnumbered 3-1. Oh, God. Hogan's going to do it, isn't he? I really hope he doesn't. Headbutt to Mansoor. Kane's in trouble, taking a breather. Omos is in trouble, taking a breather. Mansoor's in trouble, getting assaulted by Hulk Hogan. Okay, Omos is back up, but he goes after Kane. He's not going to help Mansoor. Not going to help anyone. Mansoor, can he eliminate Hogan? No. Oh, wait. Can he eliminate him? No. Doesn't even lift Hogan, but has got Hogan down at the moment, so he's got the upper hand. Knife edge chop. Enziguri step up variety by Mansoor. Meanwhile, Kane and Omos having a big boy fight on the other side of the ring. Mansoor DDT to Hogan. Flashbacks for Hogan. PTSD to fighting Sting, getting reverse DDT'd. Kane and Omos going at it, blocking out what's happening with Hogan and Mansoor, to be honest. And Mansoor does not appreciate having his TV time taken away from him. There's a Destino from Mansoor. Okay. He loves his reverse DDT setup variant. What the hell was that? I have no idea. But it looked like it hurt, and Kane is in trouble. Uh-oh, Hogan's got Omos up, and he slams the Nigerian Giant out of the ring. And then there were 3, and Mansoor is still one of them. It should be noted, Mansoor is absolutely still one of them. Mansoor's best chance here, I think, is to get one of them to eliminate the other, and then get a quick, sneaky elimination. That's what Mansoor needs to do here. What he doesn't need to do is being backbreakered by Hogan. And backraked by Hogan. And just generally attacked by Hulk Hogan. Oh no. Oh no! Double choke slam to Mansoor by Kane and Hogan. As if either of them need any help dealing with Mansoor. Oh no! The leg drop from Hogan. That's gotta be it. No, he goes after Kane. He's like, well, I've dealt with Mansoor. Get rid of the big threat now and then just chuck Mansoor out afterwards, right? Oh, drapes Kane. Throat first, excuse me, across the top rope. This has been quite the wild rumble. Mansoor's back up. Hogan spotted him. But he's fighting back. He's fighting back into this. Neckbreaker? Yeah, hell yeah, get a neckbreaker. I think it's more Hogan's back than his neck that's the issue, but, you know, yeah, once you've started working the neck, keep going, keep going. Reverse DDTs, neck breakers of various varieties. You got this, Mansoor. There's a Kane in the way. You need to go somewhere else. Mansoor vibrating. Oh, no longer vibrating, just lying unconscious on the floor. Okay, this could be it for Mansoor. No, he fights out the corner. There's still fight in Mansoor. I imagine Mansoor would be by far the fans' favourite in this situation here because it would be so fun to see Mansoor win this. Uh-oh. Kane disagrees. Oh! The arm drag counter to the chokeslam! Mansoor has a chance, bizarrely, in this one. Goes for the side slam, more vintage Kane, and Mansoor's done his homework. He knows how to counter Kane's big moves. Now he's trying to eliminate Kane. Kane's so big though. Can Mansoor get him over the top rope? Like, at all? Is it possible? Kane says no. Have an elbow and have a punch to the face. Uh-oh. Second time lucky? No! Mansoor fights out of it again! Short arm clothesline? No. Into the hammerlock DDT. Falling reverse DDT. Now Mansoor hits Hogan in the throat. Into a stunner? Like cutter? A reverse DDT into a cutter? I don't know what that is. But, I mean, he's currently got Kane and Hogan down. This is insane. What is happening? Is Mansoor going to be crowned the best male superstar being carried over from 2K22 to 2K23? Who would have predicted that out of the 120? It's technically currently still on. And I wouldn't be against it, if I'm honest. Oh, right in the mush. Pow, right in the kisser. You got to start eliminating some guys, though, Mansoor. It's all good dominating the match, as you have been. He just used that falling reverse DDT to duck Kane's punch. Mansoor is fighting the smartest match of his entire career. Oh my god, he's just lifted Kane up on his shoulders as well. But Kane does not want to be up there and fights his way down. Oh no, are they going to gang up on him now because he's putting too good of a performance? Quite possibly. There's the pendulum backbreaker. Hogan just watching on from the corner, chilling, while Kane stretches. Oh! Scoop slam to Kane. Hogan not getting the memo about teaming up. Looks down at Mansoor as he then drops the leg drop on Kane. Best situation here for Mansoor is one of these two eliminates each other without paying any more attention to Mansoor, quite honestly. Snake Eyes. This is like the first Rumble where the final three goes on for a while. But it's been a lot of fun, especially seeing Mansoor kind of dominate these two at times. I mean, not right now, admittedly, but at times. Oh boy, this is fun. Uh-oh, that's not where you want to be in a Rumble, but Kane slams Hogan inside the ring. Misses the throat thrust, hits the second one. Snapmare takeover to Hogan. Hits the ropes. Basement dropkick. Mansoor's back in this one now. He's trying to team up with Kane to go after Hogan. Will Kane buy into it though? Uh-oh. Reverse chokeslam by Kane. Okay. Now scoops Mansoor up. Mansoor should know better than to think Kane would team up with anyone for very long. Now again, stretching him across the knee. Snapmare. Off the ropes. Basement dropkick. Now Kane is firmly in control of this one. I take it back. Mansoor fighting back into it maybe. Here's that move. Again. He likes that move. I'm getting the vibe. He enjoys hitting that move. He's hit it about 30 times in this match. But now, going for the elimination maybe. Super kick. Kane's gone. Mansoor is in the final two with Hulk Hogan. Can he do this? This would be wild. Sorry, I was just having a drink because my voice is giving out from all the excitement. He ducked that clothesline. Look at this. Step up. The most step up enziguri I've ever seen. Hella step up. Oh my god. Then Hogan just hit an enziguri. I never thought I'd say that. Hulk Hogan doing his stretches. He does hit the big boot second time of asking. What a botch. Oh no, Hogan got Mansoor on the ropes quite literally. He's going to scoop him up. Mansoor, reverse! No! Mansoor is eliminated last, but what a performance. Hulk Hogan picks up the win and advances to the final fatal four-way. Damn it. Damn it, I shouldn't have talked about all the foreign heels in there with him. It hooked him up. Okay, final Royal Rumble, let's go. Alright, all the money in the world can't buy you a good entry spot in the fourth and final Royal Rumble. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, out first. Unlucky Ted. He's having a bad time. He's having a bad time. Let's find out who he has to try and bribe to jump over the top rope and leave the ring. Was he just miming along with his own music? Never noticed that before. Logan Paul coming out next. Wow, okay. Someone else who's worth a fair bit of money. But not in kayfabe, just legit. but couldn't buy a good entry number. But Logan Paul probably believes, and so does Ted DiBiase for that matter, they probably both believe they can win from the starting point. Like, neither is short of a little bit of self-confidence, shall we say. Not popular at all. So yeah, the fourth and final Royal Rumble match. And then the 4 winners will face off in a Fatal 4-Way. And that person, at the end of this mammoth video, will be crowned the best male superstar moving from 2K22 to 2K23. Whoa, that was odd. It's a bit buggy, wasn't it? Uh-oh. DiBiase getting mine here. Oh, this will be your first pile driver, Logan. Don't get a lot of them these days. Welcome to the 80s, kid. Rick Boogs is out next. It's a big, strong boy. Oh, Ted DiBiase greets him with a knife-edge shot. Rick didn't fancy a second one, so he dodged it. Logan Paul has been having a terrible time trying to deal with Ted DiBiase. Maybe now that Rick Boogs is in to take some of the focus off him, it'll help him out. But of course, Logan Paul doesn't like having no focus on him, so he's gone talking trash to the crowd. And Boogs does not appreciate it. Russian leg sweep. So Ted DiBiase, I'm pretty sure, does not qualify as a former WWE champion because of what we talked about with the Andre situation. We haven't had one yet. Dominic Mysterio. The second generation star in this Royal Rumble, because I believe, wasn't Ted DiBiase's dad a wrestler? I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm fairly sure. Who's out next? Drew Gulak. So if you know your stuff about who's moving over to 2K23, about the roster, then you'll sort of know who's in this match because it's the other 30 that we haven't had yet. But honestly, keeping track of who we haven't seen is pretty tricky. So, oh, that was interesting. See that? I think it was Boogs just whipped Logan Paul at Dominic Mysterio and he just double kicked him in the face, and then, oh, he eliminated Logan Paul and then ducked Rick Boogs' sneaky elimination attempt. Dominic Mysterio eliminates Logan Paul as Montez Ford joins the fray. What a start for Little Dom Dom. Oh my god, what a start for Rick Boogs. Or should I say, what an end, because he's gone, courtesy of Drew Gulak. The spinning toe hold in a Royal Rumble match. I've seen everything. I have absolutely seen everything. Oh, that was a very low moonsault by Dominic Mysterio. Speaking of sometimes low moonsaults, here comes Bob Van Dam. Former WWE champion, might I add, Rob Van Dam. Oh, DiBiase catches the super kick. Beautiful bridge in Northern Lights. Can't pin him off it, but that's still beautifully executed by Rob Van Dam. Uh-oh. And Dominic, no, he fights Rob Van Dam off. I was about to say he had a good start, but that was about it. But no, he's still in there. Ooh, Kevin Nash. The non-NWO version has entered the fray. I would argue still qualifies as either a former WWE champion or at the very least a former WCW World Champion. When we're speculating about this. Non-NWO Kevin Nash with the letters NWO in massive letters on his belly. Interesting. Oh, definitely a former WWE champion. Macho Man Randy Savage held the title for an entire year from WrestleMania 4 to 5. And also, I believe, held it another time, right? 2-time champion, I'm pretty sure. And a former WCW World Champion. Who was just eliminated, by the way, while I was waffling on. Montez Ford. Montez Ford's missing. Sleeper neckbreaker by Rob Van Dam to Ted DiBiase. Montez Ford appears to have already left ringside as well. Jimmy Uso. Jay couldn't get it done in his Royal Rumble. Can Jimmy in this one? And crucially, the Tribal Chief himself couldn't get it done in his Rumble. So the Bloodline's last hope, Jimmy Uso. Oh, too much showboating. Gave Rob Van Dam a chance to block. Big elbow by Kevin Nash. Nash and Savage, obviously with history throughout the NWO shenanigans in WCW. Oh, Dominic's eliminated Drew Gulak. That's 2 for Dominic. Oh, is this guy a former WWE champion? I can't quite remember. Maybe once or twice. John Cena enters the fray very early. Might be bad news for Big Match John. You know what might be bad news? For Dominic, having Kevin Nash and Rob Van Dam team up on you. Uh-oh, Kevin Nash is trying to eliminate Dominic Mysterio, and there he goes. He took his dad's mask in WCW, and now he takes the son's opportunity to be the best. Oh, Jimmy Uso just got low bridged by Cena. Bye, Jimmy. Saw it in the background. But yeah, takes away Dom's chance to be the greatest male superstar carryover from 2K22 to 2K23. It's such a catchy title. That's why I keep saying it. Ricochet. Uh-oh, Rob Van Dam going high risk. Even higher risk in a Royal Rumble. Oh, he jumped clean over Kevin Nash, and then Ted DiBiase punched Nash in the face. And then Savage punched Van Dam in the face. Oh, Ricochet's just absolutely dropped John Cena there. Oh, Cena fires back. With a code red. I don't know what Cena calls that, but it's a code red, that, right? Oh, there's that low moonsault I talked about before from Rob Van Dam. Somehow, Randy Savage still got out of the way, despite the lack of airtime to give you time to move. Mr. McMahon never won the WWE title, did he? He won the ECW one. He won the Royal Rumble, but then gave up his shot. Wait! Ricochet's going for the people's elbow on John Cena! No, Savage interrupts it. Oh my god, that was a moment, Savage. Why did you interrupt that? That would have been incredible. Hurricane Rana by Big Match John. And then there's a standing shooting star press to Savage for interrupting his people's elbow. Sami Zayn is in. The most popular wrestler possibly in the world right now. Ricochet's just been dumped out by Savage, by the way. But if not in the world, then definitely in WWE. Sami Zayn. Reverse DDT to John Cena. Nash and DiBiase going at it. Don't believe those two ever crossed paths particularly. I mean, they were both in the NWO together, I suppose. At one point. Oh, well, DiBiase's out. And Rob Van Dam's out, courtesy of Savage. And John Cena goes after Vince McMahon, of all people. Oh! There's an AA to Mr. McMahon. And now Cena and Sammy stare down. It wasn't deliberately alliterative, but it turned into it. Albeit not written down, it wasn't, but out loud it was alliterative. Uh-oh, Nash is thinking jackknife here, I think. Got Savage up, and yeah, slams him down as Titus O'Neil comes in. Will he make it into the ring, or will he end up under it? No, he's in. He's in successfully. Good for you. Zayn and McMahon going at it now. There's another Hurricane Rana by John Cena. We get it. You can do a Hurricane Rana. Badly, usually. Savage and Nash are really going at each other in this one. Like, almost without stopping. Like, they briefly break off to deal with someone they have to, and then they go back to each other. Chad Gable enters at number 16. We're over halfway. Fallaway slam by Titus O'Neil. Oh, and then just gets kicked in the mush by Kevin Nash. Step up into by Zayn to Savage. Chad Gable takes down Mr. McMahon. You love to see it. Oh, and then Vince eliminates Chad. Boo. Everyone boo. Oh, was that a jackknife? I didn't quite spot what happened, but it looked like the end of a jackknife to Titus O'Neil then. Doink the Clown is next. Good grief. And goes after Sami Zayn. Rude, honestly. Zayn fights back though. That's a Michinoku driver, I guess, to Doink. Oh, and Sami just gets punched square in the face by Kevin Nash. Savage going after Cena. Ooh, spicy. Kevin Nash going after Vince McMahon, or rather vice versa. Kofi Kingston is out next. We've only seen one New Day member, so spoiler alert. Oh my god, John Cena just got eliminated. Oh my god. Yeah, spoiler alert. We're going to see 2 New Day members in this match. Former WWE Champion Kofi Kingston, by the way. But speaking of former WWE Champions, John Cena's gone. This has been a wild video for some of the people that haven't won. And haven't even come close in some cases. Remember Randy Orton? Remember that? Fraser. Titus O'Neil scoops up Doink. Doink reverses into a Russian leg sweep. And Kevin Nash is trying to eliminate Vince McMahon. And off you go, boss. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Santos Escobar is out next. Oh, what? Macho Man Randy Savage just hit a Spanish fly on Titus O'Neil. What is happening? Sami Zayn clinging on for dear life. And Kevin Nash just inadvertently saved him from Kofi Kingston eliminating him. I don't think Nash realised what was going on. Hit the back body drop as Kofi ran in to try and knock Sami off the apron. Wow. Zayn, you owe Nash one there, my dude. Uh-oh. And speaking of owing someone one, Nash apparently thinks he owes Santos Escobar a jackknife. Oh, and there it is. Now Nash going after Sami Zayn, not even, I don't think, realising what he did. Drew! The actual Drew instead of Drew. Yeah, this is Drew McIntyre. He's out next. Former Royal Rumble winner, Drew McIntyre, of course. And former WWE champion, I should probably mention, since I've been going on about it all video. Drops the elbow. I'm really fearful with so much going on and all the camera cuts. I've missed an elimination somewhere. I apologise if I have. Let me know in the comments if I missed calling any eliminations. Oh, you don't want to be up there, Sami. Yep, there it is. Powerbomb. He sat down on it, though. Not quite a jackknife. But why would you try and Hurricane Rana Kevin Nash? You're just asking for trouble, right? Oh, Nash out onto the apron. Doink's going after him. Oh, Doink gets punched in the face for his troubles. But Doink, unperturbed, keeps going after Nash. Uh-oh, Savage up top. Big elbow onto Titus O'Neil. Vintage Randy Savage right there. So other than Nash and Savage, is there a lot of history in the ring at the moment? I'm not really seeing a lot that springs to mind as like these guys have a lot of history together. Well, that's interesting considering how many there are. In fact, the ring is full, right? Yeah, the ring's full. You can only have 8 at a time. Official WWE Royal Rumble rules, did you not know? Oh, look at that suplex by Drew to Sami Zayn. Sami at some point may have got involved with Drew when he was part of the Bloodline, but I don't specifically remember that being a situation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Sami's gone! Like, at the hand of Kofi Kingston. Booking committee really got together and were like, who will the fans not boo for eliminating Sami? Kofi? No one's going to be Kofi, right? Uh-oh. Savage eliminates Kofi straight after. No miracle save for Kofi in this one. Nash and Drew going at it. Two big boys, two former WWE champions. Nash really has the upper hand at the moment, I would say. I think Doink has lasted longer in this one than anyone expected him to. Oh, he fails to eliminate Escobar, though. Great counter by Santos. Shane McMahon, here comes the money. Vince and Shane were both in the same Rumble, but not together. Oh, I was just talking about how Doink outlasted what people thought. Well, he just got super kicked out by Santos Escobar, so bye. All right, Titus, calm down. Oh. Wait, Drew just dropped down off the apron having been thrown over, and Titus just dumped Savage on the outside. What is happening in this Rumble? I'm pretty sure Drew just got put on the apron and then dropped down off it voluntarily. Why? Here comes Big E just after Kofi was eliminated, so no New Day reunion, but former WWE champion Big E in there at the moment, and Titus O'Neil out of there at the moment. Two former WWE champions, Nash and Big E, going at it. Well, I say that. Nash going at Big E at the moment. Meanwhile, Santos Escobar and Shane McMahon having a little encounter on their side of the ring. That's a weird mixture, isn't it? Oh, double axe handle to Big E by Kevin Nash. Uh-oh, thinking jackknife. This isn't good for Big E with his neck. Austin Theory out next. Oh, follows it up with a big elbow drop as well. Austin Theory and Santos Escobar going at it. Yes, please. Can we get that for the US title? Or even not for the US title, I don't care. Can we get that? That sounds fun. Again, not a lot of history currently going on here. Like, I can't think of any real encounters between any pair of these. And Eric from the Viking Raiders does not help that. Maybe they took on the New Day at some point. But, like, in terms of, like, a proper prolonged feud, maybe they took on Legado del Fantasma at some point. But I don't remember it. Oh, knees up into the standing shooting star from Theory. Kevin Nash preventing him from hitting it. Oh, he just dropped him. Absolutely one-bombed him, and he gets the knees up again. Theory really wants to hit the standing shooting star, doesn't he? Kevin Nash really doesn't want him to. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going outside his edge. No, he's not. He's going spinning outside his edge. A-Kid coming in. Some interesting names coming in towards the end of this Rumble, and thus having a reasonably strong chance of winning it. Imagine if A-Kid wins it and then wins the Fatal 4-Way. And it is decided that A-Kid is the best. By the way, I should mention A-Kid not on 2K23, but Axiom is. And they're closely related enough. They seem to know of each other, shall we say. Axiom's been watching lots of A-Kid tapes, hasn't he? So yeah, I allowed that one to round it up to 120. Don't call me on it. MVP out next. Oh, Santos misses the knee to the back of Austin Theory. Lucky Theory, lucky. Uh-oh, A-Kid trying to eliminate Big E. Eric having none of it. Oh, A-Kid having none of that. Backflips out of it and then hits no one with that running enziguri. Austin Theory going back after Kevin Nash again. Oh, and then A-Kid's legs taken out from under him, quite literally by Shane McMahon. We're up to 8 again. We're up to 8. Someone needs to get eliminated before someone else will come out now. Oh, across the knee goes Austin Theory with quite some force. Big E and Kevin Nash going at it. Uh-oh. MVP trying to eliminate Santos Escobar. And he misses. Ooh, Nash out onto the apron. Big E eliminates him. Doesn't take himself out the ring like he used to, though. Probably for the best, again. With his neck, probably for the best not to take that bump anymore. But Nash has been eliminated. There's no Hogan and Nash encounter in the Fatal 4-Way. No finger poke of doom. Wrong Hogan and wrong Nash, but still, I stand by it. Oh, atomic drop to A-Kid by Big E. Dragon Screw leg whip to Santos Escobar by MVP. Belly to back suplex by Big E to A-Kid. It's all going off at the moment. It is all going off. They're all just paired off. Austin Theory's just wandering from pair to pair, involving himself. I'm surprised he's involving himself, to be honest. Oh, him and Big E both just get taken out by one discus punch by Eric. That's how much force is in it. Oh, here's probably the most controversial entrant in the entire thing. You know when I said I'm going to use the one who shares the name? Yeah, it's old man HBK. Here comes former WWE champion Shawn Michaels. I was really tempted to use the significantly better Shawn Michaels. However, yeah, I'm sticking to my guns. Using the one who shares the name, not the image. We did it with Eddie Guerrero, and we're doing it with Shawn Michaels. We also had to face that decision with Seth Rollins, but I think that one was actually the correct decision, unlike the other two, which may have been, well, I should have picked the one more similar. But I made my decision, and I stuck to it. What do you guys think in the comments? Was it the right call or the wrong call? Which Eddie and which Shawn should have been involved? Anyway, we're back up to 8 in the ring. So, again, someone needs to get eliminated, because I don't think that was number 30, was it? Oh, well, there goes someone. Austin Theory just eliminated someone. Who's missing? Eric. Eric's missing. Oh, and Santos has gone as well, courtesy of MVP. Those two have been going at it a little bit, to be honest. So, yeah, no surprise that it was MVP that eliminated Santos. If you were told that Escobar wasn't going to win it, yeah, you might have put money on MVP getting rid of them. So then there were 6. Shane and Shawn. Look at the jabs in the corner, now trying to eliminate Shawn. Did Shane McMahon and Shawn Michaels ever have a program, an issue? Maybe Shane was kind of involved in the Shawn Vince feud. Oh, now they have an issue. Shane just eliminated Shawn. Wow. Well, maybe if I'd have used the younger Shawn, I was going to say the modern day Shawn. No, I did use the modern day Shawn. Maybe if I didn't use the modern day Shawn, he would have had a better chance there, but unlucky Shawn. Oh! So, too late to team up with Santos Escobar, but Wild's here. I don't know how to say his first name. Who just got unceremoniously dumped, by the way? Was that Shane McMahon? I think it was. Austin Theory taking a moment to flex while everyone else fights in their little pairs. No one is surprised, I don't think. Oh! Wild was not in for long. Good, because I can't say his first name. I should learn. But it's probably changed by now, right? I don't know. I know Val Mendoza's did. Sheamus! Former WWE champion and World Heavyweight champion. Sheamus. Entering at number 29. What a spot for a big boy, former world champion multiple time. Like, oh, speaking of former world champions, former WWE champion Big E dumped out by MVP there. Now Sheamus going after Theory, trying to eliminate him, but Theory not having it. Now Theory trying to get rid of the last remaining WWE champion, unless entry number 30 is a former champion. No, he is not. So Sheamus, the only WWE champion that can win this Rumble now. All the pressure's on you, fella. Also, by far the biggest guy in this. Which, under traditional Battle Royal logic, makes him the favourite. A-Kid and Wes Lee squaring off. Yes, please. I don't know if that's happened in NXT, but yes, please. If it hasn't. If it has, let me know. I'm going to go watch it. Because yes, please. MVP is the most experienced man in the match, trying to control traffic. I thought he was going to target Sheamus until he got rid of him there, but no, he went after Austin Theory. Oh, kind of a bit of a double team, but Wesley did not pre-approve this double team. A-Kid just took it upon himself to do it, and now they're fighting again. And Sheamus did not appreciate it either from A-Kid getting kicked in the head. Oh, MVP in trouble, courtesy of Austin Theory. But Theory falls over. Oh, and he went to eliminate MVP, and MVP kicked him in the head, so he's still in. Was that a rock bottom by Sheamus? What happened there? That looked like a rock bottom. I don't recall Sheamus doing a lot of rock bottoms in his career, but that's what it looked like. Now Theory going after MVP once again. Oh no, MVP holds on, he's on the apron, but he's still in trouble. He's not been back into the ring. Sheamus is out! Oh my god. Sheamus just got eliminated, I think by A-Kid, right? And MVP survived, by the way. Backbreaker to Wesley by A-Kid. Uh-oh. Austin Theory in a spot of bother here with MVP. No, he gets back in quick time. And MVP with a ground and pound. No, Theory reverses it. Kick to the back of MVP. Head scissors by Wesley. Takes A-Kid over with it. Oh, brutal looking fisherman brainbuster to MVP there. That was a vertical drop and a half. Yeah, I'm not surprised he's trying to eliminate him now. And I'm not surprised MVP couldn't fight back. Wow. Wow, Theory just like nearly killed MVP. So we're left with A-Kid, Wesley, and Austin Theory. Wow. Who would have predicted that as the final three of any of the 4 Rumbles? Who would have predicted any of these 3 being in the final 3 at all? Considering the 120, considering the Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Brock Lesnar's, John Cena's, Roman Reigns's, The Rock's. You know, like, the list goes on and on and on of people you would back ahead of these 3, right? But yet, here they are, and they have earned their way here. And now one of them just has to win it. And it's not A-Kid. Will it be Wesley entering at number 30? Will it be Wesley? He's going to try right now and eliminate Austin Theory. The fans getting into it. Getting excited at the potential of an elimination. Austin Theory not getting excited and elbows Wesley in the head. That'll stop him. Oh, back elbow though. Theory back into the corner and Wesley's back at it again. He's got Austin Theory up on the top rope now. Can Theory hold on once again, or can Wesley eliminate him and win this match? And go into the final fatal 4-way to be crowned the best male superstar to carry forward onto the next game. No, Austin Theory fights out of it once again. And now they've been fighting hard. They're both gassed. They realise they've got to put away the fact that they're gassed and take their opponent down. Theory now trying to eliminate Wes. He's got him up on the top rope already. That was quick progress. Can he eliminate him? Wesley clinging on for dear life and punches him right in the side of the head. That'll do it. Oh, kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Oh, no, a shoulder breaker. Kind of an Ushigoroshi type finish to the move, but out of a brainbuster position. Not sure what you call that. It's probably got a name. But yeah, that I thought he was going to drop him with that same move he got MVP with. I was like, that's the end of Wesley's night if he hits him with that. But it still could be, and it is in fact. Austin Theory goes into the final fatal 4-way match. My goodness. Oh my goodness, this has been quite the long video, but don't give up on it now if you're still here, because it's just a 4-way to come, and then we will know who is the best. Alright, let's get this underway. Only felt right to do this in the WrestleMania arena, considering all 4 participants pointed at the WrestleMania sign. I guess it was already predetermined that they were going to have this final battle at WrestleMania. Starting with our most recent winner, Austin Theory. And I want you to know, I even randomized the order that they come out in. I kept hitting the random button until I got a participant in the match, and so on and so on. So I didn't even choose where they start standing. I wanted this to be as random as possible and as fair as possible. As fair as a Royal Rumble situation can be, where, you know, some people have significantly more chance of winning than others. But at least it was fair who got those chances, because it was totally random. Anyway, current US champion at time of recording, I think. Austin Theory. Yeah, he is, because he just took on Edge, didn't he? like last week. Although, depending on when I actually managed to get this video out, there might have been another Raw, because I'm recording this on Monday. It's currently 20 past 6 in the evening, and this is going to take a while to render. So we will see, eh? Anyway, the winner of the first Royal Rumble of the video. Remember that one? Braun Strowman. Big boy. It's quite an eclectic mix, this Fatal 4-Way. Go get him. Get him. All right, then. Someone's up for it. Very much up for it, isn't he? The winner of the third Royal Rumble next. Red and yellow smoke, no less. Is that just regular smoke with red and yellow lights shone through it, or is there a way to colour smoke? Probably is, right? I know I'm supposed to be an impartial commentator here, but I hope Hogan doesn't win. I really do. If it weren't for my insistence on including absolutely everyone, I just would have left Hogan out. But I wanted to know the best, not my favourite. And so far, Hogan has earned his spot, unfortunately. In this final. He's got something deep inside of him, so that's probably why he's walking funny. Right, come on, let's just get the final entrant out. Braun, swipe his legs. No, Braun does not approve. I just realised what, like, depending on who you listen to and who you believe on reports and social media and stuff, what a toxic four-way this is. I mean, as far as I know, Big Boss Man never did anything particularly bad. But he was also a product of a different time, so these days he might be considered pretty toxic. But you got Hulk Hogan. Braun Strowman, he's put his foot in it plenty of times. Yeah, come and sort them all out, Boss Man. And then you've got Austin Theory, who has the history of some allegations against him, I believe. I don't know. I don't follow that sort of side of the wrestling news that closely, if I'm honest. But I do know there's some people that really don't like Austin Theory, and it's something to do with some allegations. Feel free to discuss in the comments, but try and keep it civil. But I'd rather we keep it on the actual content of the video. But I just realised I feel like I have to at least acknowledge how toxic this match is. Like, at least 3 of them have pretty strong detractors knocking about. Like I say, I don't think Bossman does, but would he nowadays? Who knows? Anyway, they pair off Bossman and Braun, and Theory, oh my god, taking it to Hogan. And now just standing on the back of the neck of Hogan and stamps on his head while Braun Strowman walks across Big Bossman. Now, of course, Fatal 4-Way rules apply. This is not elimination. First pinfall wins it. No disqualification. No count-outs. It could be first submission, I guess. I think I said first pinfall, but just first fall wins. So you got to keep an eye on what your other opponents are doing. So, like right now, as much as Braun is focused on taking down Big Bossman, he's got to be paying a bit of attention to what Theory and Hogan do. Because if Hogan drops a leg on Theory and pins him, Braun loses as well. Bossman loses as well, you know. And speaking of which, we've got our first pinfall attempt. No one paying attention, but Hogan kicked out. Oh, Braun just launches Big Boss Man with that release suplex. And then steps on him again. Oh my god. Braun is absolutely taking it to Big Boss Man, but Big Boss Man fighting back. There's no disqualification in this match, so we could see weapons used. We could see brawling outside the ring because there's no countouts as much as we want. Theoretically could see interference, but I don't think that's possible in a Fatal 4-Way on this game. Pendulum backbreaker to Hogan. Hogan with the back problems, of course. Smart move by Austin Theory. Going for that standing moonsault. 1, 2, and Braun breaks it up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you're going to do in this match. And now Theory does not appreciate the interference from Braun. Goes after him. And Hogan going to take a breather on the outside. And actually going to go looking under the ring for a weapon. He's got a bat. He's got Sting's baseball bat. Is the stuff that happened in Impact canon? Is Hogan now buddies with Sting? I mean, since then, we saw Hogan interfere on Sting's behalf in a WrestleMania match, so I guess that's canon. It's now Big Boss Man and Hogan fighting it out, while Braun and Theory go at it. Oh, well, I say that. Braun's going at it. Theory's just hitting the deck a lot. Bossman tried to use the baseball bat on Hogan, but Hogan managed to avoid it. But that bat is likely to come into play at this point. Uh-oh. Oh, no, right on the bat. Oh, on the handle of the bat. A pile driver to Austin Theory. And Braun just tried getting the bat, and Hogan stopped him. And now Braun, not impressed. Reverse chokeslam. And Hogan's knees hit the bat. And now Braun does have a bat, as if Braun needs a weapon. And they quickly realize they have to make him drop it as soon as possible. Braun's got it again. And there goes Bossman down. There goes Hogan down. Beating Hogan down. He doesn't seem to spot Austin Theory. And Theory seems fine with that. Look at him just beating the hell out of Hogan with the bat. Over and over and over and over again. Oh my god. Theory finally steps in. Oh my god. Is Hogan dead? No, Hogan's moving already. That's the wild thing. Now, Bossman went for the bat, but Hogan took it off him. Oh, and hits him right in the back of the head. And tries repeating what Braun just did to him, but Bossman got out of the way and hit a DDT. Wow, that was a beatdown. Oh my god. Oh, right in the face with the bat. I'm sure Hogan and Bossman were supposed to be friends, right? I've heard that rumor. They were real life friends. Not so much. Baseball bat to the face will end any friendship. Well, you would hope so. You would hope they don't carry on being friends after that, because that's toxic as anything. Oh, leg drop in the ring. Is Braun paying enough attention? He's walking around the ring. He's not paying attention, and Hogan just won it. God damn it. That was so quick as well. Okay, so the official best male wrestler that exists on WWE 2K22 and will also be on WWE 2K23 is Hulk Hogan. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video despite the result. Let me know in the comments who you would have gone for. And subscribe if you're new here for more simulated gameplay content. There's a new game coming out soon. I'm going to be doing loads on it. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza. You've been amazing. And I'll see you next time.